This week, we reveal the secrets of the Sith. The bounty hunters have entered the game, and more. Gather round, younglings. You ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. This week, Marvel and StarWars.com teamed up to tease out an exciting new crossover event with a cryptic image of Boba Fett that left us wondering, what could it all mean? And is that a spear? Wonder no more. Marvel's Star Wars comics will be launching War of the Bounty Hunters starting this summer. Check out the prelude to the story in War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha by Charles Soule and Steve McNiven when Boba Fett loses his carbonite block containing Han Solo. That is so stressful. And 4 special prelude stories in Star Wars issue number 13, Darth Vader number 12, Bounty Hunters issue 12, and Dr. Aphra number 10. Then continue to follow this epic tale with War of the Bounty Hunters issue number 1 with a story by Charles Soule and art from Luke Ross, on sale June 2nd. For even more on this story and a closer look at that Boba Fett art by Steve McNiven, check out StarWars.com/thisweeknow. This means war. Yesterday during Nintendo Direct, a brand new competitive arena combat game was announced, Star Wars Hunters. Coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021, players enter the game selecting from a cast of unique and idiosyncratic new characters including daring bounty hunters, heroes of the rebellion, Imperial loyalists, and even saber-wielding characters. You will be able to join teams to play with your friends in unique environments inspired by iconic Star Wars locales. Spot any Easter eggs in that trailer? Head to StarWars.com/thisweek for more details now. Secrets, secrets, secrets of the Sith. Whoa, that was creepy. The exciting follow-up to Secrets of the Jedi, the aptly titled Star Wars: The Secrets of the Sith, will be hitting bookstore shelves this August. Within these pages, Emperor Palpatine will help you explore the history of the Sith and learn more about other evil allies of the dark side. This fully illustrated children's book includes pop-ups, inserts, and other hidden extras on some of the dark side's greatest hits, like Maul, he's half the Sith you'll ever be, Asajj Ventress, such a witch, Darth Vader, or to some folks, Dad, and Kylo Ren, also known as Vader's favorite grandson. The perfect dark side addition to your library. And finally, Padmé Amidala is back, baby, thanks to author E.K. Johnston. First, there was Queen's Shadow, then we step back in time for Queen's Peril, and later this year, Johnston completes her impeccably dressed trifecta with Queen's Hope. The new book will follow Padme adjusting to life as a wartime senator during the Clone Wars with a secret husband who excels at fighting, while the front lines leave her pretty horrified. The stakes have never been higher for both the galaxy and the newly married couple. Oh, and did we mention Chancellor Palpatine is hovering around in the shadows, manipulating everyone and everything, like usual? Queen's Hope hits bookshelves later this year, but for more on this story, check out StarWars.com/thisweek. It seems by mentioning the words Padme and new book in the same sentence, we summoned our friend, writer E.K. Johnston. Now that she's written 3, count them 3, Padme novels, we asked her the most difficult question we could think of. What are your top 3 Padme moments? Here's what she said.
Hi, I'm E.K. Johnston, author of Star Wars Ahsoka, Star Wars Queen's Shadow, and Star Wars Queen's Peril. StarWars.com asked for my 3 favorite Padme moments. Here's number 3. On Mustafar, when Padme goes after Anakin in Revenge of the Sith, she knows she's laying it all on the line. I like it because it's so much strength in her. She's willing to go one more time to see if she can save the person she loves. Even though she knows the terrible things he's done, she's willing to give him this one last chance. Number 2 is in Attack of the Clones, after she falls out of the gunship into desert sand, which, as you will recall from earlier in the movie, is rough and coarse and gets everywhere. And she gets up. She gets up and she doesn't have a plane or like a speeder or any way to continue the fight, but when the clone says, "Are you okay?" she says yes, and then they get back to work. And then, of course, my favorite Padme moment is in The Phantom Menace, when Sabe says, "Either choice presents great danger," and Padme, out of sightline, in disguise, frantically trying to keep several planets together, says, "We are brave, Your Highness," and the first movie plot starts. She's such a wonderful character, and I love the number of different ways that she can be awesome, and getting to write her continues to be a dream come true.
We are brave, Your Highness. That's it for this week, but for more on these stories and other news from around the galaxy, check out StarWars.com. And be sure to join us right here for This Week in Star Wars every Thursday. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.